So that shows you that the whole of this Bible is talking about the real nature of God. It's talking about the miracles, the signs and wonders. It's talking about the blessings. It's talking about the possibilities of God. It's talking about the God of all impossibilities. If you believe in him, signs and wonders, miracles will begin to follow you. In Luke chapter 1 verse 34. I'd like you to take down this verse. It will help you in your private time. Luke chapter 1 and 34. We know the story. Then said Mary unto the angel, how shall this be, seeing I know not a man? How shall this be? Angel, you have greeted me well. You have given me the word from God. But how will I become pregnant? I am a virgin. And according to the Jewish law, I am fianced, but I don't have any right to sleep with my fiancé until we get married. So I cannot be pregnant. Thank you for your message. He said, how can this be? Yes. Verse 35. And the angel answered and said unto her, the Holy Ghost shall come unto thee, and the power of the highest shall overshadow thee. Therefore also that holy thing which shall be born of thee shall be called the Son of God. Verse 36 quickly. And behold, the cousin Elizabeth, she also had conceived a son in her old age, and this is the 6th month with her, who was called barren. Verse 37. I want to say something. For with God, that's what I want. Can you read that? For with? No, some things are possible, some are not possible. No, you did not read it well. Maybe I should remove my glasses. For with God, some things, some. Did you read it well? Come on, try again. Oh, try again. Read. Let me see. Let me check in my Bible. With God, I prophesy in your life, to get the house you are looking for, it shall not be impossible. To get the pregnancy, it shall not be impossible. To get the integrity, it shall not be impossible. To get the greatness, it shall not be impossible. To get the blessing, it shall not be impossible. For with God, nothing. Hey, what a word. If I don't lay hands on you today, is it not enough? If I don't lay hands on you, if I don't give you a personal prophecy, this is the best of prophecies you can ever have in life. Honey, nobody should deceive you. The best of prophecy is this. And the Bible says, and the Lord, when God made the earth, he turned back and saw that the earth was formless. And the Bible says, and the Spirit of the Lord was holy. What is it? What is that issue that seems like a darkness? Oh, when the light of the word of God comes, my God, no darkness can stand. I decree the mighty name of Jesus, as we are receiving the word this evening, that word is becoming a light into that your sickness, and that sickness is leaving your body right now in the mighty name of Jesus. For with God, God. What is that thing you have been looking for? Wherever I go, I always tell people, me, I'm an instrument to boost people's faith. I'm a faith booster. That's why sometimes I love that they should call me Mama Kebila. Because we're living in a generation where everybody wants to be prophet. When they call me Mama Kebila, I'm happy. You can call me Mommy. Yes. I'm a faith booster. Are you listening to me? That thing you are looking for, I've come to challenge you tonight. It is possible. When Bishop and the wife told me the story of this place, some of you leaders, if they told you 5 years ago, you say, Papa, leave it. But is it not possible that we are here? A word was released. The visionary got the word. This is the evidence. By the time I come back next year, I will see the evidence of your faith. I say I will see the evidence of this word I am preaching today. This word will not go void without accomplishing the reason why it has been sent. Whatsoever report the doctors have given you, I see the doctor's report changing for your favor. I see it 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 changing. For with God, absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. If they say you cannot have a child, I've come to tell you nothing. The doctors also told me one time that I will not have it. And when he was telling me, he did like this. Oh, young girl, I'm sorry. There's just no way you're going to have a baby. And I say, it's your machine that will not have baby. You don't see me fine. You know, say I come out. Me that they wanted to abort 5 times. I refused to come out. My mother did not want me. Now me, I want baby. You say, I'm sorry you can't get a baby. I say, you're more than not going to get baby. And the man looked at me. I said, thank you, doctor. That's what your machine have said. But God says, with him, nothing. Nothing. My husband has gotten the highest degree in education, PhD. I don't know which other degree after PhD again. When I studied in London, he saw all the beautiful London girls there, came back and took a village girl like me. Because with God, hey, with God, there were many virgins. Many virgins. But God saw only one virgin. As I'm speaking tonight, there are many people sitting in this hall. But God is saying one person is going to make your name great. I say it's going to make your name great. It's going to bless you so greatly. God is not a God of multitude. He's not a God of crowd. He's a God of one person. He's a God of one family. There is one family here. God is about to announce your name across the globes. He's about to announce your name across the globes. Don't cry for that problem anymore. Don't lament for that problem anymore. For with God, nothing. Absolutely nothing. My husband is a very tall guy. Handsome, the guy fine. Hi. But my heart not the cut. My body not the shake. I'm the only one that holds the secret. You didn't get it. You didn't get that pigeon. You didn't get the pigeon. Mama, you got her. When the man stand here, you see man picking don't stand. Are you getting what I'm saying? But because all things are possible, he went all over the world. He only came and met a short girl like me. Because while I was still in my mother's womb, he knew the thoughts and the plans that he had formed for me. Not plans of evil, not plans of shame, not plans of humiliation, not plans of disgrace, but plans to give me a great end, an expected end, a glorious end. So nobody could take my miracle. Nobody could take my husband. I am not crying. I am not lamenting. I'm not afraid. Nobody could take what belongs to me, sweetheart. But with God, nothing, nothing. I have the word of God in me. Wherever I am, that word shall become flesh. Many virgins. And when I saw local Mary, who did not even know how to put foundation. The young man is laughing. He understood so fast. Now, this thing I see, my daughter, they go to YouTube and they are doing, and then they do like this, they do like this. She's the one that told me I was not doing this thing. Oh. No, I was not doing it. Now, if I don't do it, that young girl can finish with me. I wasn't doing it. But I was more beautiful than the most beautiful girl in the world. That man could only choose by me. And you know what? Bible says, for any man that has found a wife, has found a good thing, and obtained favor from God. He is what he is today because he founded a good thing. And because of me, God has showed him favor. That's why he is where he is. And if he did not take me, if he refused me, if he rejected me, he knows it. I tell him every day. I say, see you, they enjoy baby cars. When I got married to you, were you having this car? In fact, one of the cars that is enjoying is driving is the one they gave me a few months ago. Those on my Facebook page gave me like that. About $26,000. The church, they just say, Mama, we know you have many cars. We contributed money and we bought you this car. I told him, I hope you're driving a Mercedes. You have parked my car. He said, Shadia, your car is sweet. That's what I'm enjoying. I told him, I said, you know that in Africa, taxi drivers, how do they call them here? Cab drivers, if they scratch my car, and he said, oh, if they scratch it, I'll buy you another one. I said, no, that one, I love it better. You understand? I'm just giving you a glimpse of what God can do. Believe with all your heart. Believe. Believe. Don't go for little things. Have a great mind. Talk great. Think great. It's not pride. Hello? At least this, let me come to the language here. Hello? Hi. But come on, don't hi me. Say hi, mom. Eh? That's better. I love this, your mother. Think great! Because God says he will make you great. It's when Abraham began thinking great. I like this message, oh. I like it, oh. When Abraham began thinking great, that's when he left his father's house. Actually, leaving his father's house meant what? Meant that he should leave the tradition of his father's house. He should leave mediocrity. He should leave that place where he was speaking little things, going for little stuff. Your life is not made for hamburger. You are bigger than hamburger, man. Tell your neighbor you are bigger than hamburger. No. You are not just working to put food on your table. Back in Africa, you hear many people, many pastors says, nobody just make this job so. Now because of one put job for table, I say, yay! You are working to put food on the table. Me, I am working to build hotels. I have the hotel in that's my next project. I've started the project. I have a hotel. Before I come, we started working on the plan and we have fenced the land. I said, you are working to food to eat. Me, I'm working the project. I was sleeping in the hotel today. Papa, where your father kept me, eh? Hi, Hilton. Bishop, thank you. Sir. Place is good. And I was like filming. I said, okay, my hotel, maybe I'll put this in my suit. Maybe I'll come here, get a container. Instead of going to America, I'll put this. And then you are working to eat pizza. Think great! Hit your head. I say, my head, think great. Work to invest. Because God says you shall become great. You don't become great by eating hamburger. Hamburger will kill you. Start eating veggie and fruit. Hello? Start eating veggie and fruit so that you will think healthy. I will make your name great. And Abraham, these things that I am telling you, you have to believe that we need nothing is impossible. And we do it. I want to give you 3 things. What to do to queue in the possibility of God. What do you need to do to align yourself with the possibility of God? I will give you just 3. I have many of them. I have about 21 of them. When I'm teaching in school of ministry, I take my time back home and I teach it. But I will give you 3 here. That's what you need. Number 1, associate with those who talk and act possibility, who act great. Young people, do I have you here in the hall? Eh? Eh? If you have a friend that does not think great, who is mediocre, don't make that person your friend. That person cannot take you anywhere. Your life is different, though. All of us can be eating in a pizza house, but we have different destinies. Great. Think great. Think great. Put me Numbers 14, verse 6. Think great. Anyone who makes you comfortable in a place of mediocrity is an enemy to your greatness. Should I repeat it? Anyone that makes you comfortable in your place of mediocrity is an enemy to your greatness. Lot almost made Abraham to miss it. Because when God told Abraham, leave your father's house, he did not say when you are leaving, take Lot. And Lot was a man of mediocrity, and his wife was more mediocre than him. Because the instruction that God gave Abraham, he told Lot, he said, you were not there when God was speaking to me. So when we are going, please, nobody should look behind. And the Bible said, this mediocre woman, one small noise came from behind. She turned, and what did she become? Pillar of salt. So we have a lot of pillar of salt in the church, though they are still working. But they are pillar of salt. They can go nowhere. They are turning on the same point. Turning, no marriage. Turning. Whatever they see, they criticize. Especially us, pastor's wife. Apart from this, our mama here. Back in Africa, you dress well. Yeah, it's our money that is dressing her. See the gold that she's wearing. Every day she's changing gold. Me, I used to shut up the mouth. I said, don't you know that I work? Per day, do you know how much I sell in my company? You don't know that I do petrol. I do gas. It's not, how do you call this filling station, gas stations here? S Canada? Yes. That's how my company is. What are you talking about? Back in Cameroon is Goshen Oil. Go to Google it, you see. Goshen Oil Company. Yes. I don't sell petrol in a liter in the street. So if you want to speak that it's your money that is dressing me, shut your mouth. Hello? Hello? You got it. You are a good student. I love you now. Associate yourself with people that can boost you. That can tell you, no, this thing is not your level. You can go better. Go there. Don't work with people that when you are crying, is that what happened to you? That's how they spoke to you. I told you. No, you don't need them. They will weigh you down. They will weaken you. All things cannot be yours. The possibilities of God making you great, blessing you, cannot be possible if you associate yourself with people who don't speak the mind of God for your life. I thought some mothers would say amen to this. Don't. In Numbers chapter 4, verse 14, Bible says, and Joshua the son of Nun and Caleb the son of Jephunneh, which were of them that searched the land, rent their clothes. Yes, continue, my dear. And they spake unto all the company of the children of Israel, saying, the land which we passed through to search it is exceeding good, a good land. Yes. If the Lord delights in us, I, Joshua and Caleb, then he will bring us into this land and give it to us, a land which floweth with milk and honey. There were 12 of them. 12 companions sent by the servants of God. Just like Bishop can take 12 leaders here and send them to go and explore this land. And so they have told me that there's a place where the diamond is buried. We can dig it. We can buy that land. And they begin to give you one big amount like that. And then 10 people came back and said, sir, the amount of money they told us, forget it. We cannot get it. Forget. Oh, yeah, forget. Let's just stay here. We can't pay it. But Bible said in that company there were two. Caleb and Joshua, the son of Nun. Caleb, the son of Jephunneh. They stole themselves. If Moses sent us to go and explore that land, certainly God must have spoken to him that this was the land that we were supposed to enter after we leave Egypt. We have suffered so much in the hands of Pharaoh. We have suffered so much in the desert. We have crossed the Red Sea. We have finished with the desert. Now we have seen the land. We will not enter. We shall enter there. Because God told Moses, go and tell Pharaoh to liberate my people. And I will take my people to a land that flows with milk and honey. So they were already at their final destination. They were at the verge. That's what is happening in the church. Most often when you are at the verge of your miracle, that's when one Christian somewhere with a mediocre spirit just comes and gives you one criticism. Just speak against the pastor. Bam, you don't come into church again. You don't come to church again. Church is quiet. Now, amen is not coming out. But I'm secure though. In fact, I've snapped the address. So my daughter told me that, Mommy, I know how I hope you know how to call Uber now. I said, yes, dear, I know how to call Uber. So if the worst come to worst, I will just call Uber. Papa, Uber. Come on. I'm disappearing. Then go to the place. God is about taking someone to a place of greatness. And God has just sent me to come and boost your faith. To tell you, don't cry again. Your light is about to shine. Your finances is about to experience a turnaround. Hey, don't cry again. Your life is about, there is a great man that is about to come and take you for marriage. Hey, don't walk with the mediocre. You are about to enter the place where honey flows. When my husband met me, one village girl in one small tiny room, one of my friends went and told him, because they were in the same village, they speak the same dialect. He said, what? Is that the girl you want to marry? Hey, Cameroon. Why? One more. Why? So, among all these girls, you will don't go to school, suited for Paris, for London. You have come back. So among all these beautiful girls you have seen, it's only Mary you have seen. That girl has given you what? My husband is a very calm person. He has the heart of your father. Very calm. But when he opens his mouth to speak, that's when you know. That book is good. Sir, book is good, oh. Sometimes when that guy is speaking, that's how. I say, child, book, fine. Children, go to school. Go to school, well, oh. Go school. Papa, go to school. Go until school finish, you're still going. Go to school. When my husband is speaking, they might interpret for presidents. If Obama came in the African Union, he was the one that was a senior translator, interpreter. I was listening, I was in the summit. I went to a summit in South Africa, and if they put those things in I said, is that my husband's voice? Child. And my heart was making like this. I said, God, blind his eyes, you should not see another girl, only me. school is good. Don't do that thing that I'm seeing so young people, they don't want to go to school. Go to school. Because you people will be the one to defend the church tomorrow. Hallelujah. And Caleb and Joshua. Do I have sister? If my time is off, please let me know. Caleb and Joshua. They told Moses, if nobody is going there, we are entering. And they entered. Show me verse 9. I like what these people said. Show me verse 9. When they entered the land, he said, we are going on, only rebel not yet against the Lord. Neither fear ye the people of the land, for they are breed of us. Their defense is departed from them, and the Lord is with us. Fear not. Fear not. When God says you shall be great and become more great, don't fear to become great. There are some people who are afraid of blessings. Do you know that? Hey. Give me small. Don't give me plenty. Hey. Don't fear. The milk is for us. In Psalms 24. Can you put me verse 1? Psalms 24 verse 1. The earth and the fullness thereof belongs to our Father. The earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof, the world, and they that dwell in it. So the gold, if I wear gold, I wear diamond, I wear it with the mind of greatness. I merit it. It's my Father's property. When your father has something, don't you use it with pride? He said, fear not. Fear not to enter the land. Fear not to become great. I decree something bigger than you is about to happen this year. Hey, I don't like this, amen. A blessing that is bigger than you. A blessing that is bigger than you is about to happen in your life between this time and 2019. A bigger blessing is about to happen in your life in the name of Jesus. Let me show you something in 2 Kings chapter 7, please. Sweetheart, 2 Kings chapter 7. I hope I'll get it. Verse 8, let me see. Bible talks about 4 lepers. Oh, I might not be able to finish this message tonight. I'm conscious of time. And when these lepers came to the uttermost part of the camp, they went into one tent and did eat and drink and carried them silver and gold and remnant and went hid it and came again and entered into another tent and carried them also and went and hid. Yes, verse 9. Then they said one to another, we go not well. This day is a day of good tidings. I bring you good tidings today. Oh. You will collect the greatness. You will collect the possibility. You will collect the goal. And we hold our peace. If we tarry till the morning light, some mischief will come upon us now. Therefore come, that we may go and tell the king's household. Put me verse 6. For the Lord had made the host of the Syrians to hear. Put me verse 5. I'm looking for something. And they rose up in the twilight to go into the camp of the Syrians. And when they went, put me verse 4. If we say we will enter into the city, then the famine is in the city. And if we shall die there, and if we sit still here, we shall still die. Now therefore come and let us follow unto the host of the Assyrians. If they save our lives, we are saved. And if they kill us, we are killed. So instead of sitting here and famine is killing us, let's take courage. Let us not be afraid. Let's enter and go and drive the Assyrians. Lepers, their hands were like this. People, you want to go and fight American army. You don't have. We shall go and drive them. Why? Because they saw possibility in their mind. This thing is all about what your mind sees and the people you associate with. Bible says, from the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaketh. So if you work with people who have negative mind, they will only speak to you impossibilities. They will speak to you limitations. They will speak to you and make you think that nothing is working in this country. But there are people in this same country, they are making good time business. They are making good time money. And they are living well. They drive big cars, and they are enjoying life in this country. Oh, hey, they own properties everywhere in this country. Church is quiet. It's like I'm touching your spirit here. In this same country, they don't squat. They don't beg for food to eat. They don't manage up with life. Back home we call it work to eat. No. In this same country, these are lepers. They said, let's go to the camp of the Assyrians. And they saw the possibility in their mind that God could make them to fight the Assyrians. And God said, these ones, I'm going to fight for you. Before they got into the camp, God made a great noise. And the Assyrians, they ran. They left their gold. They left their silver. My God, oh, I see somebody's courage and somebody's faith. We make somebody, we sign up money where you did not work for. And it shall be, oh, it's possible. Oh. Possible. So associate yourself with people that speak possibility, that speak greatness. I have the habit to say, if you work with people with a lion's heart, you will end up to eat the lion's share. Have you heard that English before in this country? If you work with people with a lion heart, you shall also be lionized. They know me back home. Don't tell me it is not possible. Where you tell me it's not possible, that's where I go and I bring out solutions. They know me. Even pastors, they know. They don't speak to me anyhow. Before you come and bring me your mediocrity, Mama, things are not working. Things are not. I say, get out of my office. Get out. If you are hungry, tell me that you're hungry. Your wife has not eaten. I'll give you money. Don't come here and be telling me long story before you want me to give you $50. Say, Mama, God bless you, ma. Can you be a blessing to me? My wife has not been able to put food on the table. I will give you $50. Don't come here and say, ministry is hard in this country or ministry. Which ministry is hard? What you're saying ministry is hard, some people are making it. Others are making it. Go and do something with your life. And stop using the name of God. God's stuff is not working. Something that concerns God is not working. You are crazy. So most of them, before they come to me, they clean their mouth well. Don't mind as you see me short like this. So I'm a mother in Zion. Number 2, quickly. Think possible. Tell your neighbor, think possible. Tell your neighbor, well, think possible. Exodus 3:20, can you put it for me? Think possible. Think possible. What your mind cannot see, your hand cannot handle. Did you get what I said? What your mind, if your mind. I saw somebody in Facebook the other day. He has written billions of CFA. He said, this money you are seeing on the picture is what is in my mind. But if this money can leave my mind and enter my bank account, I will be a rich man. I said, look at the fool. Capital fool. And I wrote it in a comment. I said, usually I don't make comments. I said, you're a capital fool. You are there contemplating whether this money can leave your mind to enter your bank account. It will never enter your bank account. Go and think to do something. One idea. I told you yesterday, life is about secrets. One secret make you a billionaire. One. Me, I've gotten my secret. So I'm getting my secret. Me, I'm investing in land. And it's giving me good sweet money. So I preach with authority. Eh? I know that you will not allow Papa to abandon me in the hotel. You will not pay the bills. At least, for sure. If I've blessed you with spiritual food, then you should not also let me go like that. That's what Paul said now. Think! Hit your head. I say my head. Think well. Think. And I will stretch out my hand and smite Egypt with all my wonders, which I will do in the midst thereof. And after that, he will let you go. After that, he will let you go. Is that what you've put on? Unto him who is able. Ephesians 3:20, I beg your pardon, not Exodus. Now unto him that is able to do exceeding abundantly above all that we ask or think, according to the power. Yesterday, did we talk about power here? According to the power that worketh in who? Not in them. Not in them. In others. Say in me. According to the power. And that power comes from his word. That worketh in me. Unto him God can do exceeding. He can do abundantly. He can do above. He can do more than we ask, more than we think. So begin to think. You want to become great? Start thinking it. If you can think it, you can have it. Oh, this amen. Oh. I was preaching this message now. In Africa, people will be jumping because they want to be great. It's like here, everybody is already great. So sometimes when we come here, we don't know which message to preach. Because people think that in Africa, people are suffering. I've seen people suffer. In America, I don't know about this country. Most often, it's only in this country that I've come, I've not given out my dollars. In America, oi! You see my African sisters, mommy, life is difficult. Yeah, I can't pay my bills, and I'm giving $100. I'm coming from Africa. I'm the one giving you dollars. Abba, I could talk small now. I cross miles, and come and give you $100. I don't know about this country. Say, I am great. Don't say, I shall be great. I am great. Your papa say, I am blessed. Say, I am blessed. God can do more exceeding above, more than that which you ask or think. But if you don't think it, he will not do it. In fact, the two go together. If you think it, you ask it. If you think it, you ask it. Honey, in this country, you can have your own company. Oh. Hello? I'm rounding up soon. You can own your own company and employ people. It's possible now. It's possible. You think it, you ask it, he will do more exceeding and more abundantly. And I see it doing it for someone in the mighty name of Jesus. Isaiah 54 verse 12 quickly. He can do it. Nobody did it for me. I didn't have an uncle or a mother somewhere that gave me a down payment. No. I had it in my mind. My husband told me the other day, he said, the kind of project that you have, your head will burst one day. I said, it can never burst. He said, are you thinking like this? I said, yes. As I think, so he will do. As I think, so he will do. Put me verse 13. Isaiah 54. As I think, so he will do. And all thy children shall be taught of the Lord, and great shall be the peace of thy children. If you think it, even your children can be great. Now you are a child of God, so God is destined you for greatness. So think greatness. Say, after today, anything that is not greatness will not cross my mind in the name of Jesus. Anything that is not greatness shall not cross your mind in the name of Jesus. The last thing I will give you today, number 3, when you think it, begin to speak it. Psalms 81 verse 10. When you think it, begin to speak it. When you think it, begin to speak it. When you think it, begin to speak it. Psalms 81 verse 10 says, I am the Lord thy God, which brought thee out of the land of Egypt. Open thy mouth wide. We saw it yesterday. And I will feel it, or I will do it. So when you get to think something great, if you think you can become great, open your mouth wide. Every day begin to confess it. I can't end up like my father. I can't end up like my mother. My life is different. My case is different. I am the redeemer of the Lord. I shall be great. One day I will be the one that will make my mother happy. I will buy a house for my mother. I will sign up a check. I say, Daddy, what do you want? And I will build a house for him. Me like this. Nations will bow down before me. I am a great nation. Every day when you get up. I have my last child. He's just 8 years, the last boy. That boy. When I give him candy. When I want to laugh, I just give him candy. You call it here candy, right? He will come and give me a big hug here. And they say, Mommy, I will buy you a big car. I say, my son, you're the only one that will buy me a big car. I'm waiting for that car. He said, yes, I will buy you a big car. So anytime I want candy, he say, Mommy, you want a big car? Because I have told him, you go for nothing small. So sometimes when we're going to church on Sunday, and maybe we want to take maybe the Camry. Say, Mommy, I'm not entering the Camry, the big car. I say, look, can you pass here? Small boy, the big car. Do you know how I work that money to buy the big car? That is his mind. Start building it even in the life of your children. Tell them, honey, you are great. Call them great. You are a great man. You have a great destiny. You can be small. Nothing little can be your portion. For everything is going to be possible with you. And you begin to speak the possibility. You speak the possibility. You speak the possibility. You speak the possibility. Can you practice it tonight? Can you practice tonight? I want to end here because I can flow like that and flow. Today is not all night, right? Stand up. Put me on the board, Isaiah 43. This is a word encounter conference. I beg you. I've tried everything to get into the place of ministration. The Lord has just told me to sit in the word. And I don't know if you have been enjoying it. I'm telling you. I'm asking the angel of the house to forgive me. I've done everything possible. I want to enter into ministration. Maybe lay hands on people, pray for people. The Lord has told me, stay in my word. Are you getting what I'm saying? That is what is making my life. But now, thus said the Lord, that created thee, O Jacob, and he that formed thee, O Israel, fear not, for I have redeemed thee. I have called thee by thy name. Thou art mine. God has made you his property. Lift up your hands and say, Lord, you are my Father. You have made me your property. I am your property. You are too big that you cannot make me small. You are too big that you cannot make me small. There is nothing impossible in you. I can't hear you speaking. There is nothing impossible in you. There is nothing impossible with you. Is there anyone here going through a difficult health challenge? I want to pray with you because tonight you are going to be healed. I just heard it now. I just heard. Please come quickly. We don't have time. I want to drop the microphone. You're having a health problem. I just heard it now. I just heard it now. Please don't go for that operation. Who amongst you have been planning to go for operation? See? I just heard it now. Is there anyone that was planning to go for an operation? Is there anyone that was thinking about operation? Any of you? What's the problem you're having? Quel est ton problème? Donc, depuis que j'ai rendu le ministère, là, tu n'as rien compris. Ah, il t'a traduit là-bas. Qu'est-ce qu'on t'a dit? Quel est ton problème? Non, essaie de me dire le problème de santé majeur que tu as. Oui, c'est quoi? Qu'est-ce qu'on a dit à l'hôpital? Et le mari de ma soeur. Tu as les pertes de mémoire souvent. Les pertes de mémoire. Tu oublies. Tu oublies. C'est-à-dire que tu peux dire quelque chose, après tu oublies, ou bien tu peux garder quelque chose quelque part, après tu cherches, tu oublies. Est-ce que tu l'as fait voir un psychologue? Quel est le spécialiste qu'on a demandé que tu vois?